What's up, kinfolk? The word for today is family. Family is one of those things, a group of people that you could rely on. You share the same blood. And when tragedy hits the family, we all hurt. But when something fortunate happens to the family, we all rejoice. Like I say, we share the same blood. But y'all, it's getting to the point to whereas you can't have not even family around you. Out in West Point, Mississippi, a young Negro, you know what? I don't really even like using this term. A nigger went door to door killing his family. He started off killing his father, his uncle, and his brother in the same house. Stole the truck, left, and went to another family member's house. Attempted to sexually assault somebody. Took a gun and killed a 7-year-old child. There are even rumors that this same Negro took the gun and put it to the head of another child in that house and attempted to pull the trigger. Left there and drove, killed the preacher. Y'all look at this.
24-year-old Derrica Moore is first accused of killing 3 relatives inside of a home on David Hill Road. The victims were essentially executed, all of them shot in the head. The sheriff says Moore killed his father, Glenn Moore, his brother, Quentin Moore, and then his uncle, Willie Gewins. Moore then stole a truck and drove to another home on Blake Road. It was there, deputies say, Moore forced his way inside. The sheriff says Moore tried to sexually assault someone in that home, and then he shot and killed, allegedly, a 7-year-old girl. That girl was Moore's cousin. Moore took off traveling to a third location on Silam Griffith Road. When investigators arrived there, they found the stolen truck hidden behind the house, signs of forced entry, and then 2 more victims inside, 2 men shot in the head. The victims were identified as Barry Bradley and Samuel Bradley. One of them was a well-known pastor. Moore was caught and taken into custody at a roadblock. He is charged with first-degree murder. What investigators still don't know and what continues to just trouble this community is why.
This guy has not been on our radar. We had not had any reports, anything prior leading up to this. So what his state of mind was, what was going on with him, that's part of the investigation right now.
You know, this is the type of case where the death penalty is going to have to be really looked at. If he's eligible for the death penalty, the district attorney's office is going to go for the death penalty. There's some cases just that they've got to get the worst punishment. They've got to get the worst punishment. 6 people, one night, several different scenes. You've heard the allegations. They're about as bad as it gets.
Now, kinfolk, one of the worst feelings I imagine anybody can have is to lose a child. So I can just about imagine what's going on in the mind of this woman. You can look at her emotions, the tears just running down the side of her face. Y'all, listen to her story.
Now, LaShonda Gewins was actually at that home when everything happened. They live on Blake Road. It was a place the family felt safe. It was their sanctuary. But that peace was shattered just last night. Now, LaShonda's cousin, Derrica Moore, is accused of murdering her daughter. LaShonda says she actually saw her child die right in front of her other 2 children. A heartbreak no mother should ever have to experience.
I can't help but to feel like, I could have did more, but I tried to do all I, can to help her, to save her, but I couldn't, and that's weighing heavy on my heart because, it might have been more. What if I did this and what if I did that? It would have been, a better outcome, but I just don't know. I tried.
Now, I know y'all just heard about capital punishment, the death penalty, but y'all, in a case like this right here, I am a true advocate, a firm believer in the torture penalty. They should take this Negro, tie him to a log, elevate that log in the air with his body on it, cut him so that the buzzards of the air can prey on his body. I'm talking about this boy deserves one of the worstest penalty of the worstest kind. Y'all go down in the comment section and let me know what you think. How should the law react? How should the laws react to this? And until the next time, y'all travel on and travel well.